Hey, everybody, this is Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
I had to start over. That shit was on some bullshit. Like I get it, losing the first game, all right, but then like I got pitches right there, and they fucking not letting me hit them shits.
Man at first with one gone. And up next for New York, William DeJesus. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. One runs in. The relay, save. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And we're back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. On the ground to short, DeJesus. Whips it to first. One out in second. And next for New York, William DeJesus. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. And it's gone. That one felt good. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
It's Aaron Judge now. First and second, no outs here in Game 2 of the World Series. Got him looking for the K. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. Here's Juan Soto. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That one gets down for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
The pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Flips it for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. And now it's William Contreras. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Yankees 5 and the Brewers 2. Back in New York, and the batter will be the shortstop, William DeJesus. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%. And I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-hander kick steals on the ground, and that's a fair ball. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Ray checks on first. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. In the air, right side. Full extension. Makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time.
Got a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch.
So 2 away with nobody on. William De Jesus getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. This one smacked out to left center. Perkins makes the grab on the run. Down in order go the Yankees. Now it's the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Bounce to the left side. De Jesus throws to first. One up, one down. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. He's a guy who does it all. And fouled off. Swung on, belted. Perkins ranging back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Back here at American Family Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, William De Jesus. That clips the corner.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. And a quick out, number 1. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Out
to short, De Jesus. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. So first and second with one man gone. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn.
Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
White back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
And there's one down.
So those numbers I just mentioned.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around third. The relay. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The pitch. Out to short, DeJesus. Over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up anytime.
Bear with me for a second, guys.
Baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you.
Man at first, digging in, William DeJesus. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And that one is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Chorio drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And now the lefty. Out to short, De Jesus. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's Christian Yelich. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for New York, William De Jesus. Flied to right his first time. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
Runner on the move. In the air, left field. Yelich makes the play, and it's out, number 3. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And he deals. Out to short. Dive, and he's got it. From his backside, there's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. 3-2 now. On the ground to the left. Slings to first. Play made, that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3. The 4th game of the World Series. Here's the shortstop at the plate, William De Jesus. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Dives and makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. On the ground, out to short. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, William De Jesus. On the corner for a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
McGill keeping an eye on him.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First offering, runner goes, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Next offering misses, and 1-1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And another ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
With the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here in Game 4 of the World Series. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Juan Soto. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Laser could be extra bases. Here comes Jazz and he scores. And that's a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, and here is William De Jesus. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do.
Bear with me for a minute, guys, okay? All right, sorry about that, y'all.
And it's second with one away. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, William De Jesus. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
So first and second with one gone. Aaron Judge, the next to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Swing and a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. William Contreras now at the plate. On the ground to short, De Jesus. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move to the... And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, William De Jesus. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. There's the strike.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
High in the air, out to right. Settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. 2 outs, bases loaded. And next for New York, William De Jesus. 1 for 2. Strike 1.
0-1.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. The Yankees trailing by 2 here in Game 5 of the World Series. And ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground to third. They get the force out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they've been held scoreless through 5. World Series Game 5. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So 1 out, nobody on. William De Jesus stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And now it's Christian Yelich. The 0-1. On the ground right side. Cabrera lost to second. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering.
So 2 down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, William DeJesus. And first offering is fouled off. And a good eye there. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. Joseph Ortiz will hit next.
Number 3, Joseph Ortiz.
Bounce to the left side. DeJesus zips it to first. And that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom. William DeJesus getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
William DeJesus.
And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 6. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1. And he's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 down.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Downstairs, and it misses ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
1 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the catcher. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do. It's the 6th game of this World Series. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
1 out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, William DeJesus. 1 for 2. And that one is inside ball 1. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Base is empty, one away here in Game 6 of the World Series. There's a swing and a drive. Fraley going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Christian Yelich. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short, DeJesus. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play.
So digging in, William DeJesus. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the first offering is not close. Fought off foul. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game late here in Game 6. Two on, one out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left side. Fraley has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's William Contreras. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Out to short, DeJesus. Tosses to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. No outs, runner at first. Jackson Chourio digs in now. And the right-hander deals. Hit on the ground might be 2. Marte, off-balance feed, there's 1. Now it's the shortstop, William DeJesus. Line drive. No one can get there. It falls in. Here comes Marte around third. The relay throw. He's safe.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Aaron Judge. The winning run on second base. Down the line, it's a base hit. DeJesus headed for the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Yankees are World Series champions.
Wow, wow, wow. What a moment. It'll go down as one of the greatest ever in baseball history. World Series walk-off. What else could you hope for? Such a special series and a heroic moment to end it.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the